The Shroud of Turin, the truth Jesus revealed to me. So, introduction, a shocking revelation. For centuries, people have believed the Shroud of Turin is the burial cloth of Jesus Christ. It has been studied, debated, and even venerated. But what if I told you it's a total hoax? That Jesus himself was shocked when he saw it? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal comes directly from him, and it will change everything. Shroud of Turin is a linen cloth that bears the faint image of what appears to be a crucified man. Some claim it is the actual burial cloth of Jesus Christ, imprinted with his image after the resurrection. The cloth was first publicly recorded in the 14th century in France, at a time when relics were widely created, traded, and even forged. Many people assume that because the image looks like a crucified man, it must be Jesus. But there's a problem. Many people were crucified in that era and before. This linen could belong to anyone who suffered crucifixion. Scientific analysis, including carbon dating, has shown that the shroud dates back to the Middle Ages, 1260 to 1390 AD, confirming that it is a medieval forgery. The methods used to create the image remain debated, but what is certain is that it did not originate from Jesus Christ. Scientific investigations and conflicting theories. Over the years, scientists have carbon dated the cloth to the Middle Ages, not the time of Jesus. Some argue that the tests were flawed, or that the shroud's age is debatable. Others believe that the image is not painted, but formed through an unknown process. But the biggest question remains, is this truly the face of Jesus? My personal encounter with Jesus. Before I begin, I want to share something important. Each time Jesus appeared to me, I had to make the sign of the cross and pray the Lord's Prayer, along with other prayers. This was a necessary preparation before he would speak to me. These encounters were deeply spiritual and left no room for doubt. During one of these encounters, I had the rare opportunity to ask him directly about the Shroud of Turin. One day, I opened my computer and showed him the hyper-realistic body model that was created based on the shroud's image. I asked him, "Is this you?" His reaction? Total disgust. He immediately said, "Absolutely not." That response alone is shocking, but what he revealed next is even more astonishing. Jesus' direct revelation: nothing was preserved. Jesus then told me something that completely destroys the belief in the shroud. He revealed, nothing of my physical body was preserved. That means there is no burial cloth, no bones, no relics of his physical form anywhere on earth. The Shroud of Turin is not real. It has absolutely nothing to do with Jesus Christ. The ultimate question: whose body is it? If this image isn't Jesus, then whose body is on the shroud? I asked him this directly. Then whose body is it? His response, I don't know. That's right. Not even Jesus knows whose body was used for the image on the shroud. This raises an even bigger issue. If the Son of God doesn't recognize it, how can anyone claim it's him? Who created this image and why? The false depictions of Jesus. The Shroud of Turin isn't just a fake relic, it's also part of a wider deception about Jesus' appearance. Historically, the shroud and other artistic depictions have claimed Jesus had Middle Eastern features, was about 5 feet 6 inches, and had short hair. But Jesus revealed to me that this is 100% false. There's something else Jesus wanted me to clarify, something that people often misunderstand. Jesus was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. This means he is not defined by Jewish lineage, as many assume. His existence was divine from the very beginning. His origins are not tied to any earthly ancestry. He is incredibly tall, so tall he could be seen from any distance. This confirmed by his clergy that he has very European features, and is so breathtakingly handsome that no human comparison exists. I also showed him various AI-generated and hand-drawn depictions of his face, every picture I could find and the most beautiful ones on the internet. How his response? None of them even come close. And about the shroud, he said it was the worst-looking face he had ever seen. Well, this was my interpretation based on how he acknowledged it. What about the research? I know many people will ask, what about all the research, the millions of dollars spent studying the shroud? For centuries, experts, historians, and organizations have built entire careers around proving the shroud's authenticity. But what if I told you all of it was based on a lie? I didn't seek out this truth. It was given to me directly by Jesus himself. And I know that some people will reject this message, no matter what. But let me ask you this. If the Son of God, the one who lived, died, and resurrected, completely rejected the shroud and said, absolutely not, then why are you still holding on to it? For centuries, people have believed in the Shroud of Turin. They have traveled to see it, prayed before it, and treated it as a holy relic. But now, the truth is out. Jesus completely rejects the Shroud of Turin. The real question is, will you still believe a false image, or will you accept what Jesus himself has revealed? I know this revelation is difficult to accept. You might be thinking, how can so many be wrong? But ask yourself this: would you rather cling to a centuries-old belief created by man, or trust the direct words of Jesus Christ himself? Imagine for a moment, if Jesus were standing right in front of you, and he looked at the shroud with disgust, saying, "Absolutely not." What would you do? Would you still defend it? Or would you finally let go of the lie? If you want to learn more hidden truths about Jesus, truths he personally revealed to me, subscribe and follow for more. Watch my other videos to discover more about Jesus' revelations, because the truth is more powerful than the myths we've been told.